Good afternoon, welcome back to the gardens. It's sort of a grey day today. What day are we on? February 13th? We're looking for some? Who knows? So I thought I'd give you a little wander around the gardens just to see what we're dealing with this year. Hopefully we're going to get better weather. This means I'll be able to get outside and get some proper gardening done. And I can fill in holes and things like that there. And the plan is at some point, because we had a bad storm and we lost this section here, which was a trellis, I'm going to try and get that back in some way or shape or form this year. Possibly a wood one with a metal stake or something like that to keep it in place. And also we're going to try at some point to widen the path, because we want to get the bins out, and we also don't want to trip it up, because it's a bit of a trip hazard this at the moment. My dad said to me we could maybe put the path on an L shape, but I've said no, we're going to leave that section where it is. We're going to correct the pond, and then when I get a chance I'm going to put a proper path in so we can get the bins up. They're not here at the moment, we've got them at the other side of the garden, because we tend to do that in winter. Tend to move the bins out of the way, and then this section gets a chance to sort itself out. So what have we got? Well, that's the wildlife water feeder, and then we've got this which powers the water feature. And while I've been at work, my dad's been out and taken back some of the ferns, not all of them but some of them, because they've got a bit raggy, as they do, as tends to happen in gardens. This has been pruned back to its bare bones, and hopefully, fingers crossed, shoots will appear at some point, and we will, all being well, oh look, there we go, red currants will start appearing. We don't eat them, we give them to the birds. And then I think the hedgehogs sometimes take them as well. So that's the fernery at the moment, not looking particularly well, but I think they've been chopped down way too soon personally. You might know different. And then we've got the terrace, which is looking tidier. The fernery in the background. And faux spring is looking a little bit clearer than it was. Only goes down to an inch, that's what I call it for spring. Oh look, poor old Mr. Elephant's fallen over. He'll get stand up at some point, as well as other things in the gardens. And just look at that, eh? So the pink camellia is almost ready for coming out. Fingers crossed we get some lovely warm weather, and then it'll do its conjuring trick and be absolutely festooned in no time whatsoever. And we also have a white one further around in the gardens, which I'll hope to come to next if I get a chance. This is also all fake, apart from the pebbles. And we've got some more ornaments that have fallen over, all down to the weather, and will get picked up and put back at various stages. Oh, that's also a watering place for wildlife. What else have we got? Ooh, what can we see through here? A few snowdrops. Those in the centre there came from a friend of my mum's. She's now since passed away. The friend, not my mum. What else have we got? We've got the sculpture, which is from the back, not normally seen from this angle. And we've got some various different bulbs trying to peek through. We've got some more ferns down at the moment. And then if we try and tiptoe through here, so we've got some more growth coming. That's a central bed. I don't tend to put anything in the middle there because it doesn't like to grow. The reason being, all the other stuff grows around it, and then by the time we get later into the year it's all died, so we don't tend to bother. And then what we've got at this side, so we've got the woodland bed here, We've got Japanese maple at the back, and we've got the buddleia. We've got this section here where we sometimes get some growth and sometimes we don't, depends on the season. One Christmas tree. This is the pure white camellia, also buds on. There we go. And then we have the second Christmas tree. This one was cloud pruned so that the stuff underneath can get through and we don't get that horrible dead wood effect that you sometimes see on trees. And then this one here, I put this one in last month. Now I don't know if it'll grow, I don't know if it's dead, I don't know what's happening with it, but the reason I put it in, it was from Aldi, $8.99. It came with outdoor lights on, and someone in the night, whatever, I don't know what they were feeling, what their thoughts were, but they decided they were going to strip the lights, throw away the plant pot and chuck the tree on the garden. And I thought, oh, I'm not having that. So I rescued it and I put it there, so we'll see if it grows. We've got a little sculpture here. We call it a pebble sculpture, but it's actually made from wood blocks. And then we've got a little wind spinner there, and we've got the big wind spinner here, and the light on there, and they all fly round at different levels of breeze, which is astonishing. You think they'd all go around at the same time, but they don't. Sometimes the one at the bottom only goes round, sometimes the one in the middle only goes round, and sometimes the one at the top goes round like Billy-O. This is a orange Japanese maple, and it's been chopped at the top, which I can't quite understand the point to that, because it's a dwarf, so it shouldn't get much taller than 5 feet, and if it does, it'll get chopped down by me. So that's a little look around the gardens for this time of year. I will endeavour to just spin back round this way, show you that I had to move the bug hotel because it broke off its little fixing plate, just rusted away really. And as we walk back to the large photonia, the pink one, this one's the pink one here. We call it the pink one because you might be able to see on some of the leaves, look there, the pink tipped. They don't look very pink at the moment, but they are pink tipped when they're in full colour. Look there, pink tipped. So there, that's a pink tipped. The one at the back is the red robin. And I will say thank you and sort of bye bye for now, but you can watch all my videos. There's well over 500 now on YouTube, and we've got the completely free to watch, completely free to share. You can comment, you can subscribe, doesn't cost you a penny, don't want any money off you, just do this for the love and the joy of making little videos, especially for friends who don't live in this country, who like to say, oh, I like the sound of your voice, and we also like to see greenery, because we live in countries that don't have greenery. And then this is going to stay for the time being. It's a light ball, and I bought the plastic wreath at Christmas, and I put the adornments on. The cones are real, but everything else is plastic. And I'm just going to leave that there really until I get bored, and I think, well, that can come off maybe in the summer. And just down here we've got the spikes, which just cover a nice little corner. And I've got my, what I call my little forest of solar panels that power various light settings around the gardens. This one here, for example, a little tower. That one there, that one there on your left, you can see there, that powers the tower. or obelisk if you want to call it. And then we have a separate lighting system down the bottom end, and then the spinning ball in the middle also has its own separate light. We did used to have them down the left hand side, but when it came to pruning it caused all manner of hoo-ha, so we don't bother now with that down that side. So, thank you for visiting the gardens with me, and I will say bye bye for now.